Can we talk about something nobody has etiquette for, I don't think, which is grieving someone that you never met, that you only knew online? In fact, just online relationships in general, they're so bizarre because there's so much intimacy, I think, online. There always was, I think, right from the days of chat rooms when people could just share everything because it was kind of faceless, just words on a screen. And now people are like sharing a lot of their lives on camera. So, maybe they make a lot of lifestyle content, or maybe they're making videos like these. And so you really feel like you're getting to know a person. And you can strike up amazing relationships with people online, but you may have never met them. And I've actually been through this where somebody I adored passed away and I'd never actually met them. And I did not know how to handle the grief because I felt like a fraud. I felt like I had no right to be grieving them because our relationship wasn't really real because we hadn't met. And it made it so much more challenging to just navigate the grief. And yeah, some stuff has come up recently that's just surfaced a lot of this same kind of curiosity and I guess confusion. And I've noticed some really interesting patterns in myself. So one thing in particular, somebody is going through something really devastating, and there's somebody that just shares very openly with their community. So they're kind of processing it in that way and haven't quite known what to do with it. I'm absolutely devastated for them, like on their behalf. Genuinely, I feel like I know this person because I've been watching them through this little grey box for years. And I'm truly devastated for what they're going through. But also I kind of feel a bit voyeuristic watching. Um yeah, it's really odd. I think because on some level you kind of know that you don't know this person. And so to be watching something so raw and so intimate feels wrong on some level, even though they are voluntarily sharing it. It's weird. It's weird. Um and I've definitely been aware of the kind of tragedy of the online landscape that we inhabit, in terms of I can already hear their haters. I haven't heard anything, but I know it's coming, because people hate people crying and being vulnerable online. It gets so shamed and so mocked. And especially if that person runs a business, I can absolutely hear what's coming. And I'm kind of like cringing down before I've even like become aware of it. I know it's coming, and that's really sad, and I'm kind of preempting that, and that's making me feel a bit anxious. Um and also I've noticed a lot of judgment in myself. Like, this is how self-abandonment works, and shame. Like, let's just have this conversation, okay? If you're still here after all this time, then let's have this conversation, because I felt that I had no right to feel the way I'm feeling. I'm just an empathetic person, and it's stirred up memories from a loss that affected me deeply. And I think that's allowed. But my inner bitch is like, you're being such a pick me, you're making their pain about you, it's nothing to do with you, you need to just get on with your own life. And that's kind of not very nice. And I've been really kind of on at myself all day, like, you need to go and post some content and stop getting so hung up on someone you've never met and what they're going through. It's pathetic. Like, that's kind of what she's saying, and I know on a logical level it's ridiculous. um but it's how I felt. And then I was like, well, I feel very resistant to making content today. I don't know what I want to post. My mind's just stuck on buffering. And really, the only thing that feels like really on my heart to share today is this weird grief stuff. But I feel like I shouldn't because it's probably not that aligned with my content. Perhaps, my starting over from zero journey, it's a bit of a tangent. Although it is self-abandonment and shame, like perfectly illustrated for you. Um, but also, what is the etiquette on me posting content on my account about someone else's loss and someone else's pain? Like, there's so much to think about. It's, oh. But yeah, if I don't bring it here and talk about it here, I don't really know where I'm meant to talk about it. Where else am I meant to talk about it? It's fucked up, isn't it, really, when you think about it? The internet. It's crazy. And, I don't see a lot of this sort of thing. The content I follow is generally educational or aspirational, self-improvement-y stuff. I don't follow, like, reality or news or anything like that, but I am well aware that there are people filming horrendous things and putting it on the internet every single minute of every single day. It must be so bad for the human psyche. There's no point to this, really, other than this is a really good example of self-abandonment happening in real time. And so that would have been if I'd have forced myself to make content this morning and not allow myself time to just feel a bit upside down, and just not judge that, then that is self-abandonment. So I suppose if anything, I've kind of shown you how it looks in real time. And PS, the internet's really fucking weird.